So it seems, unfortunately, it seems that corruption actually has gotten even to video games because the Santa Monica absolutely ruined God of War. And I mean, going from the amazing trilogy, God of War 1, 2, and 3, those amazing games with all the amazing bosses, the amazing, I mean, environment, and the Greek mythology was like awesome. And to get here, I mean, this is like ridiculous. So this is what actually the God of War has become. I mean, I didn't like God of War. I mean, God of War 2018. It was okay for me. I mean, they did make actually some changes. I didn't like how they changed actually Kratos. They make him like a fat guy, and he is like a boring, and he seems like a sad person. Or that's not my Kratos actually. But in Ragnarok, I mean Ragnarok, to put Atreus as a playable character, that was like a dumb decision. It was like fucking ridiculous, terrible, and to put this in a God of War game. I mean, come on, guys, like please go play the other God of War games. I mean, all of them, even like the PlayStation, the PlayStation Portable, the PSP games like Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus. Those games, I mean, they were not like big project like the trilogy, but they still like they're amazing games. Like they saved like the personality of the God of War of Kratos. I mean, if you want to make a game for Atreus, because now you bring like the son of Kratos in this fucking Norse saga, this boring saga. If you wanna do like a childish game, because now you are like doing only childish games, just make a game for Atreus, like call it the Son of God of War, and make it like a game for Atreus, and give it to childrens. I mean, you can do it, but to make, I mean, everyone was waiting for Ragnarok because God of War 2018. I like the Valkyries. The Valkyries were amazing. Some parts of the story, I mean, I enjoyed like the axe was a cool weapon for Kratos, because even in other God of War games you had like other weapons in like on in all the games, so you don't use like only the Blade of Chaos. But I mean, to put this, I mean, to give us like shit like that in in a God of War, this is like so dumb and so bad. So actually, what happened in Ragnarok? I mean, this part, like, imagine having this annoying stuff and annoying gameplay and childish, boring gameplay in a God of War game. And the problem that is this game actually got a 10 from IGN, from other reviewers. So this is what's corruption actually. What I've called like corruption. This is what I've called like this is lying to people, like fucking actually like grabbing the cash from people, like as simple as that. Like a lot of players, I mean people around the world didn't know that we were like maybe they loved all the God of War games, and maybe they enjoyed some things in God of War 2018, because 2018, I think, even the game of the year, I think it's even Red Dead Redemption's got a little bit, but I think they deserved even game of the year, because like the only like real competitors for competitor for game of the year was like Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption has actually some issues like in shooting and stuff, and some like slow moments here and there. But graphically, Red Dead Redemption was amazing. A lot of things were amazing. But for God of War 2018, I mean, we can argue if it did deserve like the Game of the Year or not. In my opinion, I think still Red Dead Redemption like it's better. I mean, overall, I think Red Dead Redemption actually is better than God of War because God of War 2018 it had like a lot of slow moments, boring stuff, walking, talking, shit like that, and you can watch this. I mean, in Ragnarok, they make it even more like the fucking. I mean, instead of fixing those issues, they make Atreus as a playable character, and they give us all this childish, boring shit to play like this fucking ridiculous, like riding the fucking yak for hours and call it a God of War game. I mean, please go play God of War 1, 2, and 3, and you will know what I'm talking about. You will know the difference. You will know that Kratos was an amazing character and was a very deep character, actually. Now he's not deep. I mean, being born and being sad and like you wanna cry or some shit doesn't make you deep, actually. Kratos was an amazing character in the other games. He was like an honest character. Also, I hate it. I mean, I mean, I liked like the Valkyries in God of War 2018, the ending of God of War 2018, and Thor that came actually to. I liked also the fight against the sons of Thor, like Magni and Moody. Was a cool fight. I mean, bosses and even in God of War 2018, bosses were actually better than God of War Ragnarok because for me Ragnarok only the fight against Thor is a good boss fight. The other bosses are like Midhug was terrible. Gorm, the big dog, was also terrible. Heimdall was I mean, not that good, but okay. Thor only, and the first fight. The problem is in Ragnarok. The first 2 hours are like the best 2 hours of the game, except obviously the the coming of Thor. I mean Thor. I mean the guy Thor. I mean he is like the god of lightning in their own Norse mythology, and he came to like get revenge from Kratos because he killed his sons. And when he got to the fucking home of Kratos, all the night the lightning and stuff, and he told him, "Do you want a drink?" I mean, come on, like this was like so bad. Obviously, I mean this Ironwood action and all the talking, walking shit and this childish nonsense was terrible. But I actually hated the fucking conversation, and Odin actually came after that, and Odin came and started talking and give me no quarrel and I will give me no shit and shit like that, and we will like have peace. Dude, are you kidding me? This is not a peace game. This is a God of War game. This is like a game where Kratos actually kills gods, and he fights all his enemies, and he doesn't talk a lot, doesn't do boring conversations for nothing. This is just insane. So guys, I mean, this is my opinion about God of War. I even heard actually the guys in Santa Monica, the guys who created this game, the writers, they were thinking about another story, and the story could have been so cool because they were thinking that Thor will come actually in the start of the game and kill Kratos, and Kratos will go to Underworld like it happened in the old God of War games. That was amazing when Zeus like killed Kratos and God of War 2, and he gone to the underworld, and he will come back and go in this flying horse and shit like that, and he will regain powers from here and there and go back in time and fight with Zeus and kill him. I mean, not kill him, but like beat him, and they will kill him in God of War 3. But I mean, from all this awesomeness and those amazing bosses, we get to this bullshit. I mean, this is I mean, this can be okay in another game, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've played in other games that are like a bit childish, like Ratchet and Clank and other games. I don't know. Maybe I forgot actually the other names. When you can like do stuff like that, like walk, ride a yacht, do shit like that, childish stuff. It's okay, but in a God of War, this is like very boring. This is like, and I hated Atreus. Atreus as a character is like so bad. He's like so bad. Even in 2018, he was like even younger than that, and he was like an annoying boy. And now he's like even more because the story here in Ragnarok, he's going and working for Odin and doing shit like that and going back and forth and the mask plot. This is so boring and so like so generic. And the ending was bad. Was terrible. I mean the whole game. If you, I mean except like some good combat sections and some nice exploration here and there. The game was like terrible. Look at that. Look, I mean, all those set pieces, all this boring stuff here. They're like, and he turns to a wolf and the fucking. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you again next time.